Someone who got married in less than a year, 10 months to be exact, this is exactly how you want to be preparing for marriage. You want to get a high paying job, as much money as possible. Then you want to find the biggest crib that you can get so that you can put as much furniture and televisions and a big fridge so you can get as much food as you can to have a happy life. False, right? That doesn't sound right. It's something that you've heard before, but it's not true. Because the truth of the matter is, no matter how much stuff and money you have, if you don't have actual connection and God, you will not make it. It is impossible. If there's anything that this time has taught me, almost 3 years, is that no matter how much money we've had, no much how much stuff we've had, if we weren't prayerful, if we didn't have forgiveness, grace, mercy, and actual love, there's no possible way that I think we would have made it this far. There's no way. There's no money. There's no job that would have alleviated the true nature of forgiveness, because that's something that you have to practice every single day. So if you aren't able to forgive yourself for the decision that you made in the past, if you aren't able, and this is for the men, if you can't lead yourself, there is no way that you're going to be able to lead a woman, a different gender that thinks differently than you, that will disagree with you, that will have different ways of knowing how to work you in terms of your triggers. If you aren't able to manage your triggers in your own time, to have constructive criticism, you're not gonna make it very far. So the way you should be preparing for marriage, despite all the financial stress and life can bring anything at y'all. But if you have God in a prayerful marriage and know how to forgive, and God has given you the grace to have the strength, to have the capacity for someone else who is not like you, I promise you it'll take you farther than any dollar bill can. It'll take you farther than anything any dollar bill can. If your partner is willing to have tough conversations at no expense. That's the thing. I think marriage isn't difficult. I think it takes an immense amount of effort that people aren't willing to give. The way that you have to be bare and transparent is deeper than being physically naked. You have to be brutally honest about where you're at and have no shame. And your partner has to have the capacity to have the prayerfulness to see you the way that God sees you and not judge you and think of you any differently, but be able to pray for you, stand with you, contend with you. You need a partner that's not going to be so mixed up in the details of where you're at that they can just see you and love you the same way God loves you, and then call you up higher than where you are. And that's what my wife did to me. I'm chatting right now as a full-time coach because my wife does that for me. She calls me higher, she forgives me, and she gives me the grace to grow as a man and only makes me better. Money can't do that.